Welcome to the data collection module. We're going to be looking at another option for your spatial analysis work. This time we're going to be looking at a phone app that's available on your phone that could be used for data collection or helping to understand what we're going to be doing with our community. Ingress is an augmented reality game which is available on most devices and is something that we can use to help understand our town itself. This program is brought to us by Niantic Labs, which is located out of San Francisco, California. Now, what exactly is Ingress? It's an augmented reality game where we're going to be going out into the world to find different portals in what basically amounts to a large capture the flag game. What augmented reality means is that actual physical objects out in our real-world environment are actually spots to capture for this game. Monuments, churches, and different public buildings and works of art would be included. For example, in Missoula, the 4 X's at Higgins Street would be one of them. The bear, as well as other objects along campus or along the riverfront. Now, how is that useful for us? Is we can find a way to track something spatially in our hometown that's very applicable to our own lives. This might not be a perfect example for your research project, but it could be one tool to use in furthering along to develop your question or find out what you want to study. It also can help with data collection and also with the spatial orientation around art. Here we see the Ingress Intel map for Seattle. We can also go ahead and take a look at this for Missoula. It will help us discover more about the spatial layout of our community, since the majority of our work will be done in Missoula. What we're going to be practicing is a way to spatially track changes over time throughout the semester. And the main way we can do that using Ingress is to track the green and the blue team's control over different parts of the state. This is a zoomed out version of the state, and it shows different areas of control, either from portals or fields that have been set up. A lot of these portals can be very easy to access or very difficult to access, depending on how much activity you're looking to go to get to them. We see here zoomed in toward Missoula and the Bitterroot Valley, Lolo Pass and Blue Mountain as control points for blue, and green controls different areas along the river and the interstate and the roads. As a part of data collection, you're going to have to go outside. The reason Ingress works well is it's a tool that's already available to you on your phone for free. Looking into Missoula, we can see the trends that are currently happening in May 2016, with the blue areas being controlled on the east side of town and the green on the west and the north side of town. There are often little new portals that get added, such as the one you see here. So several options you could do are to track portals that are controlled when, or new portals that are entered from submissions from users. This would be a practice of going ahead and doing data collection and performing spatial analysis on something that is fairly easy for you to access. Taking a look at Missoula here from above, you can get a better idea of how patterns start to develop throughout the city. One thing that this could be used for is helping to understand greenway connectivity, such as along the river, or traffic density as you're out walking around. This helps to not only understand how to do data collection, but also could help you formulate a research question if you're still working on one. Looking at the Flathead Valley here, you can see other patterns that start to develop. In some areas that are very difficult to get to, and some that are easy to get to. Wherever you might be, you can also translate this into different projects for your own area. You can use this to help understand how patterns start to develop in our hometown. That can help you to understand how to do data collection by tracking control of points and tracking the submission of new points. It can also help you understand how to do further data collection and how to enter it into our own spreadsheets that we'll eventually use. It might not actually present you with a research question, but it can help formulate another by using the data that we see throughout it. So I hope you enjoyed this small intro. There are also tutorials on how to use this linked onto the class blog site. And I hope that you'll be able to enjoy going out there and being active with something that's very accessible to you as students.